Hello, my name's Elena. I am the marketing director at Big Red Jelly, where we can help you market your roofing or restoration business, and where we're teaching you to develop some of these skills now so that you can do it on your own. So in this video, I wanted to talk about positioning for growth. If you don't know who you're talking to, if you don't know what your business does better than everybody else or different from everybody else, you're not going to be able to talk to your audience in a way that they understand and that they feel compelled to purchase from you or to book your services. At Bigger Jelly, we have our first phase of our proven process that is the brand phase. This is where we really dive into who your business is, who you serve, and the just details of why people should purchase from you, essentially. When your brand is clear, your website converts better, your ads work more, they bring in more leads, and your customers are way more likely to be loyal because they feel this connection to you, and you're not just another roofing or restoration company that's exactly like the others. For example, if a customer lands on your website, and this is kind of what it looks like, it has your logo, it has some basic call to actions, and it says, we install quality roofs. Need roofing repair? Our experts can help you fix any problems you run into with your roof due to weather damage or other circumstances. You have your ratings on there, you have the proof that you're good at what you do. But let's look at a website that has a better brand. The same imaging, we're going to use the same imaging, but we're going to look at the messaging specifically. If a customer opens up to your website and it says, protect what really matters. You worked hard to provide a roof over their head. We work hard to provide peace of mind that the roof will protect them for years to come. Call now, how we protect you. Serving over 100 families in your area. Changing that verbiage a little bit makes a big difference. This is the why behind your business, why your business was started in the first place. If you're not the founder, talk to the founder. Why did you start this business besides just making money? What is it that we're passionate about? And use that messaging to really connect with your audience because it will make a huge difference. As part of our brand proven process, we have 10 chapters where we go into different parts of building your brand and really helping you figure out who you are and how to communicate that. First of which is brand discovery. This is when we really ask the questions. But really the goal is to discover what your business is. What is your purpose? This is our Big Red Jelly mission statement. What is your vision as a company? Where do you want to be? Who do you want to be? What are your core values? What is it that you believe in? How are you going to talk to customers? What is your brand voice? And then what are your unique value propositions? What sets you apart from all of the other roofing and restoration companies in your area, and not only in your area, but across the country, right? Also, with our proven process, so we'll dive into the discovery, then we kind of do research. You can kind of look into your competitors, what they're doing, not to copy it, but just to be aware of it. Look into, more details in the industry, what's popular in the industry right now, what's working in the industry right now, what issues are arising in the industry. These are things to be aware of as you build out your brand. Then you can look for the guiding idea, which is just that core message that is going to really build out your entire brand. What is that one thing, that one idea that you feel like everything comes back to? We'll get into brand DNA and brand core, where we really dig into the details of what your business is, where it came from, and how to communicate that with your audience, maybe in a way that you haven't been able to yet, because it makes sense to you, but it doesn't make sense to your audience. So figure out how to do that, and we'll form that into brand messaging. Once we have your messaging figured out and what you can say in your marketing, what you can say on your website and everything that will help your customers understand why they should go with you, then we can develop that into a visual identity and use visuals to accurately communicate what your messaging is trying to tell. Brand IP is just making sure that you have all of your domains, you have everything set up properly, and you have the rights to your brand. And then we deliver the assets and we give you a brand guide that kind of tells you and walks you through how to use your brand. Really, that is it for brand positioning. There's a lot more detail that you can dive into, but those are the basics. Hopefully that kind of helps you figure out how to dig deeper into your brand and find messaging that works for your audience. When in doubt, keep the audience in mind and make them the hero. Check back for the next lesson where we will be talking about foundations.